Hi, my name's Todd Kemmer. I'm the post-production supervising producer at the Maury Show, which means I kind of take all the segments we tape here and put them together in the kind of the best way, cut them to time, but also kind of reorder the way maybe the guests tell their story so that it comes out in the most entertaining and informative way possible. But I've been doing that now for over 12 years, but I didn't start there. I was hired as an associate producer when I was just a kid. I want to say, if you look at me, I had hair back then. I was about 23 years old. And man, it was a scary experience. That was one of my first jobs in the world, but it was quite an amazing thing to work on a major television show. My first year, I was this AP, and I was doing a lot of the out-of-control teen shows. We used to do a lot more than we do now. And the next year I became a producer, and I did most of my shows were out-of-control teen shows, which meant I would fly all over the country to jails and boot camps and spend sometimes nights in jail, which was quite an experience. It kind of makes you realize you should never, ever, ever, kids, never, ever, ever break the law, because the last place you want to end up is in jail, trust me. But I did have great experiences with a lot of young kids, taking them to boot camp, spending time with them, watching, unfortunately, the breakdown, but then kind of the build-up is what we did, and to hopefully change their lives. And the amazing thing is recently, we had a 32-year-old girl come back named Amber, who was on my show when she was 13, 14 years old, and saw me walking down the hallway, yelled out my name. I had no idea who this person was, and she told me, "I met you when I was 13, you brought me to boot camp on the Maury Show," and told me how much I changed her life and how the show changed her life. And it was such a moving moment, because you rarely get a chance to really see how someone's appearance on that few days you spent with them affected the rest of their lives. And she told me how much her life had changed, how amazing the experience was, and how it just taught her, if she didn't make the positive changes that we suggested and the boot camp suggested and Maury suggested, that she knew she was headed down a bad path. And she was just so happy, and it was such a pleasure to see that in the end, a lot of what we do here helps a lot of people, and it's a really gratifying feeling, especially when I was just a kid when I started doing this, and I'm now 43. And it's quite an experience. I hope it keeps going for many, many years to come.
Welcome, everyone, to my official YouTube channel. The lie detector test has determined you are in the right place. Make sure to subscribe to get daily updates, watch full segments, and see original content. Until next time, America, see you on YouTube.